50 Shades of Beige. So last Saturday, my friends and I decided to shake up our usual routine of competitive napping and existential dread by signing up for a group painting class. Now, just to set the scene, the sum total of our artistic ability consists of doodling questionable stick figures during work meetings and occasionally coloring outside the lines on purpose out of sheer rebellion. Still, we figured, how hard could it be? You dip the brush, you swirl it around, and voila, art. Plus, the class promised wine. So worst case scenario, we'd paint our tongues Merlot red. We showed up to the studio and were immediately greeted by Ingrid, our instructor, who had the serene aura of someone who talks to plants and genuinely listens. She handed us each a blank canvas and suggested we paint what's in our hearts. Internally, I panicked because what was in my heart at that moment was mostly anxiety and a vague yearning for garlic bread. My friend Jake bravely attempted a landscape, but by the time he finished, it looked more like a crime scene from a tomato's perspective. Meanwhile, Sarah tried to paint a cat but ended up with something that looked like a taxidermied potato. As the class wore on, we realized the only thing we were really succeeding at was achieving new and exciting shades of off-white. There was eggshell, there was bone, there was a color I can only describe as Monday morning. The other students started glancing over, whispering things like, "Is this performance art?" Ingrid, ever the optimist, told us to embrace our creative process. So, we did what any group of over-caffeinated millennials would do: we leaned in, painted our canvases in slightly different shades of beige, and started discussing lighting for our inevitable gallery opening. By the end of the night, we had a dozen canvases that looked like they belonged in the world's most depressing paint store. As we proudly lined them up for a group photo, Jake announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our exhibition, 50 Shades of Beige." The real masterpiece, though, was the look on Ingrid's face, a mix of confusion, horror, and the dawning realization that her next class might need a stronger wine selection.